Drifting through wood-barren cases and grayed-out walls, the frightening images in the distance welcome me, yet horrify me. Faces indescribable, flat, horse teeth and canine mouths with minuscule eyes surrounded in white and red. Doll faces of antiquity twisting and thwarting my senses with their raised eyebrows and wide-eyed madness. Mouths curved sideways to follow my mirrored mask of horrors. I cannot confront you, but merely watch with dread as you inquire me. Speculate what frightens me the most. Or is this just a grotesque waking dream that I will never know the ending to? Not a dream, but a waking nightmare that is experienced lucidly in reality or on the fringes of reality. Your plastic visage can only mock me here on this fringe, yet what is the most tormenting fact of all is that I live in this very fringe and fabric that reality barely shears through. You, terrible voice in my head. Upon waking, you've already begun your one-way conversation of deprecation. You allow me not even a moment's glance at the rising sun before you relentlessly beat me down with your disgusting vocabulary. It is your job to remind me of my failures, of the lies and the deceptions humanity has force-fed down my small, dry throat. My own flesh and blood are a common recurrence in your cruelest musings, voice. You gamble about their empty promises, lies, and negligence. You remind me of companions lost, never to return, you remind me. My heart is their playground, as has been proven one too many a time, as you are also so kind to recall for me, voice. I drown you beneath the bass of somber tones and instruments, and I blind you with the smoke that emanates from the nicotine-fueled poison seeping into my brain. Even then you manage to spit on my musings as I write, sour my journal pages with your word vomit. You drive me to my one last resort, the final coping method when nothing else can blot you out of existence. At one time, this blade brought me beauty. Now this weapon of choice brings only destruction as it splits the very skin it sought to keep clean. I cannot remain clean while I am in love with you, voice. You remind me of this simple vice that can silence you. Therefore, I beckon to you when the intensity gains in volume. You put gentle pressure on the fast-forward button as my mind fills with racing memories I failed to catch. I cannot keep up with you now, voice. I must continue in my attempts to blot you out. It burns. It causes so much pain to have you remain silent, if only for a short time. My skin turns from pale to red. It tears and pops open in response to my final pleas to you, voice. To make you become silent. And yet, I've finally done enough. Before the apathy is set in, before my visage becomes stone, you are long gone. You've got what you wanted, and as I sit with this horrid instrument of destruction in hand, I realize that everything is once again silent. But for how long? Perhaps I will meet you here tomorrow, voice. Then we will continue this sadistic friendship once more. How I would love to enlighten you, yet be rid of you all the same. Until tomorrow, you glutton.